Good afternoon, soccer fans. Holliston Panthers on HCAT TV taking on the Clockers of Ashland. Ashland 3-3 on the season. Holliston 5-0. Good start to the season. Action just underway. Senior Alex Panaggio with a nice feed up to Sydney Brucata. Nice defensive stop by Ashland. Push the ball right back up the field. Throw in with Ashland. Gabby Ramirez with a quick steal. Nice give and go with Sydney and Gabby. Gabby looking to switch the fields. Carolyn Rose Sally moving the ball up the field. A deep ball into Sarah Winokur on the outside. Freshman Mia Louisa out there starting for Holliston at the midfield. Senior captain Elizabeth Mackey out of the game, still nursing an injury. So Coach Chadsey brings in Alyssa Bracata to anchor the middle with Emily Clapper, Carolyn Rose Sally, and Charlie Getchell on the outside. Up front for Holliston, you got Sarah Winokur, Alex Panaggio, and Sydney Bracata. And in the midfield, got Hannah Wolfgang, Gabby Ramirez, and Mia Louisa. Holliston working to switch the field. Outside is Sarah Winokur, pushing a quick give and go to Alex Panaggio. Alex going up to the outside. Holliston gets the ball back. Out of bounds. Off of Carolyn Sally. Both teams just trying to figure each other out right now. No real opportunities for either side. Well, they actually called Carolyn for a push. So it'll be a quick kick here from Ashland at the midfield line. Misplay Ashland with the first shot of the game. Picked up by Melanie Coleman, senior captain, in the goal. Ashland with the ball again at the midfield. Quick sprint by Sydney to get on top of that ball. Charlie Getchell trying to pass it back up the field, just outside. Again, another Ashland throw-in. This time it goes out on Ashland. Charlie Getchell gathers up the ball, ready for a big toss down the field. Charlie pushes it up in the middle. Sarah Winokur. Mia going after with the ball up to Sydney. Sydney trying to win it. Goes out on Ashland, and it'll be a Holliston throw-in. Nice opportunity here for Holliston. See if they can't make something happen here. Alex with a nice pass on the court with Sydney. Sydney crosses it into the middle. Ashland with a nice head out. Nice job by Ashland to push the ball out, but Charlie Getchell gets in front and pushes it right back into the 18. Ball bouncing around. Goes out by Ashland, and it'll be a Holliston throw-in. It's a freshman, Carolyn Rose Sally, throwing that in to her fellow freshman, Mia. Ashland steals the ball back, but good hustle by Hannah Wolfgang. Hannah picks that up. Ball bouncing around a little bit. Ashland playing the ball back. use this as an opportunity to set up their offense. Deep ball to the far left-hand corner using some speed. Emily Clapper, though, she'll match that speed, and it'll be a goal kick. Not too many people outrun Emily Clapper in the back. Nice job by her to keep control. Watch the ball slide out of bounds. So here we go with Charlie Getzel, first goal kick. Hannah Wolfgang with the ball in the middle, starting to push it up very quickly. Mia's got the ball. Over to Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur. Gabby pushes it up outside to Alex. Alex bringing it back, looking to switch the field. Tried to feed it into Sarah Winokur, just not far enough. Sydney battling hard for that ball. Emily Clapper stepping up to keep the ball live for Holliston. Gabby Ramirez. Alex making a run to the outside. Ball just got misplayed. Ashland punts it back up the field. Charlie Getchell wins that battle. Hannah pushing it up now, coming on the outside. She's got Gabby in the middle. Mia's there. Maria picks it up. One times it outside. Carolyn Sally. Carolyn now pushing the ball up. Try to get it outside to Sarah Winokur, who's off the Ashland player for a Holliston throw-in. Holliston trying to pick up the speed a little bit here. And Ashland is responding. And we have an Ashland throw-in. Ball just bouncing around the middle. Gabby with the header. Hannah with the quick little 1-2. Keeps the ball going. Mia picks it up. Hannah with another steal in the midfield. Good contact by Ashland. Nice job by Hannah to keep the ball moving. Oh, a lot of give and go here. Just misplayed that last one. Alex Panaggio pushing it back up. Oh, just a little too far for Sarah Winokur. Nice idea from Alex. Push it to the outside, and then Sarah could cross it back in. Just a little too far in front. Sarah Winokur in on taking the ball on the goalie kick. Goes out of bounds, and it's Holliston's ball. Big throw in by Carolyn Sally. The ball gets kicked out. It'll be another throw in. Carolyn with a nice deep throw into the box. Comes off Alex's leg. And we'll have another throw in. Sydney picks it up. One times it to Carolyn, just led her a little too much. Nice idea. Carolyn playing way up on that on her defensive position to give them another option. Alex Panaggio with a lot of pressure out there. Nice job, causes a turnover. Be a Holliston throw-in. Good pressure by Alex there, hustling hard to get that ball and create the turnover. Alex with the ball on the end line. It's kicked out, and it'll be a throw-in. Carolyn looks at the landscape, see what she's got. Loads it up. Big throw. I think they called Carolyn for an illegal throw, possibly. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'd say I couldn't see it because the sun's in my eyes, but it's cloudy. So that's not an excuse. Oh, they're calling Alex for a push. So Ashland moving the ball. An opportunity there. Mia gets a foot on it. A nice ball by Ashland down the outside. Here we go again. Emily Clapper on a hot pursuit. And there's going to be a foul on Emily Clapper for a push. So here's Ashland's first opportunity on the outside. Close to the sideline. They'll have a free position. Ashland sends 5 players deep into the backside of the box. Oh, no, they did. They called it a throw-in. They did not call it a push. And that certainly works to Holliston's advantage there. Ball goes back out the field. Another throw-in for Holliston. Nope, Ashland's throw-in. Ball goes out. Ashland players saying, watch the pushing. The referee's not having anything of it. So we got the first substitution of the day for Holliston. Gwen Freely coming in for Sarah Winokur. Another Holliston throw-in. Creeping up the field with throw-ins. Alex Panagi with the big throw. Bouncing around. Ashland on the move. Pushing it down the outside. Nice job by Hannah Wolfgang to pop that ball out. You can see Ashland's strategy here. Number 10, their speedster. On the outside, they're trying to feed it into her. It's the second or third attempt that they've done it, but the Holliston defense has done a nice job of closing that down. Alex Panagi with a big, quick hustle. They got the numbers right here. A nice ball by Alex to Gwen Freely. Gwen on the outside of the box. Pulls it back. Centers it in the middle. Holliston still with the ball. Charlie Getchell pushes it right back in. The ball's loose. Alex Panagio. Alex taking a shot from outside. Holliston defense stiffens. Alex Panagio again hustling. Working on that ball on the outside. Chips it back into the middle. Goalkeeper out. Ball's loose. Keeper with a nice save. Sydney Bricata tried to get a foot in there. Nice play by Alex to center that one time right into the box. That was the first real good opportunity for Holliston. We got a push on Holliston. So Ashland take a free position. And off the races. Here they go. Charlie Getchell containing Ashland on the outside. Ball pushed to the middle. Hannah Wolfgang pops it right back out to Gwen Freely. Gwen with a little touch. Out of bounds. And it'll be a Holliston throw. Charlie Getchell. Nope, they called a push. So Charlie Getchell with the free position. Using that powerful left foot of hers. Slides it into the middle to Gabby Ramirez. Nice job spreading the ball out. Hannah over to Carolyn Sally. Carolyn pushing it up. Number 10 using that speed. That was a heavy shove. Carolyn is down, needs a moment to gather herself. Stretching out the shoulder. Getting getting a little chippy, although a nice sign of sportsmanship. Number 10 asked her if she was okay. So Alex drops it right in on the 6. In came Gabby Ramirez. Oh, what a great opportunity. Gabby came in unmarked, got a foot on it, and the keeper just caught the corner of the ball. Terrific play by Gabby and Alex. Alex with the ball back. Alex pushing it back into the inside. Hannah coming on. Ashland coming on aggressively. Ashland mishits the ball. A foul on Holliston. Gabriela Ramirez-Brodeur called for, not sure if it was a handball. Looked like it, so it'll be a free position. Just on the 20-yard line and Ashland's defensive end. Where's the ball? Good boot. Holliston gets it right back, though. Sydney Bricata pushes one time over to Alex. Mia to the outside to Carolyn Rose. Drops it into the middle in the box. Gwen making the run. Gwen's there. Oh, just can't get a foot on it. Good defense by Ashland. Kept Gwen from being able to get a foot on it, get a shot off. It's a nice ball by Carolyn Sally. Not feeling the effects of the shoulder right now. Another nice throw. Gwen's in the box again. The ball's out. They're still moving it. Nobody there for Holliston. Sydney Bricata steals right back. Mia Louise takes him. And nice job by they called a push on Carolyn Sally. Carolyn Sarah Simmons from Ashland. Simpson. Just learned that Sarah Simpson is a commit to Merrimack College next year. Plays soccer for them. Ashland with a quick steal back. Pushes the ball down through the middle. Emily Clapper in the middle. Pushes it back out. Charlie tries to save it. Just too high. It's an opportunity now for Ashland. See how the Holliston defense stiffens here. Ball just bouncing around. Nobody taking control of it. Hannah Wolfgang make a quick steal. Drops the ball off to Sydney Bricata. Being pursued fast by Ashland. Ashland certainly has some speed on the outside. We got a throw in now for Holliston. Ball bounce on the midfield. Ashland takes control. Hannah gets it back. Passes it out to Ashland with a quick steal. Comes Ashland, feed the ball into the middle. Alyssa Bricata, nice defense there to get the ball back. Ashland on the outside is able to keep the ball in. Ball into the middle. Holliston gets the ball, pushes it back out. Alex Panaggio in hot pursuit. Ball at the midfield. Ashland looking to spread it out, move it to the outside. They're looking for that speed. Carolyn Rose with a nice little steal. Sydney has it, nobody in pursuit. Switching the field over to Gwen. Just not far enough. Ashland has the ball back. You can see the plan. They're looking now. Ashland looks to push the ball to the outside. And number 3 and number 10 try and use their speed to come up on the outside, but the Holliston defense is doing a nice job to shut that down. Another quick substitution. You got Sarah Winokur back in the game. Another substitution, Eleanor Burke comes into play. It'll be an Ashland throw-in. And Gabby takes the ball at the midfield, passes it up. Gwen trying to feed it to Sarah, just not far enough to the outside. Alex Panagio now sends Sarah deep to the outside. Is it too much? Sarah's hustling. She got a foot on it, and they're going to give it a Holliston throw-in. So Carolyn comes up to take the throw. She's going to look to drop it right inside that 6 box. See if we can't get someone to go run into it. That's what she does. Gabby heads it back. And Ashland kicks it out to the side, so we'll have another throw in. 18:15 left in the game on HCAT TV, 0-0 the first half. Ball in the middle of the field. Hannah Wolfgang looking to see what options she has. Makes a quick cut to the inside. Tried to get it over to Gwen Freely on the outside. Ashland got a defensive foot on the ball. Ashland now moving the ball down the right-hand side of the field. Emily Clapper steps in to make a fine defensive play. Ball at the midfield. Ashland controlling it right now. Ball's loose. Carolyn's going to pick that up, no problem. Tried to feed it back into the middle. Ashland picks it up. Ashland with the deep ball down to the outside. Looks like it's going to go out. Alyssa Ricotta's right there. Puts herself between the ball and the attacker. And it's a Holliston throw. Gwen picks it up. Pushes it into the middle of the field. Fortunately, Ashland steps in front of that. Here they go again. Ashland's with the ball. Pushing it to the outside. This is Sarah Simpson, their speedster. She's trying to work Carolyn Rose. Carolyn gets around Carolyn. Emily Clapper steps right in. It's a goal kick for Holliston. Couple more substitutions. Juliana Palpus is coming into the game now. And Mia Wolfgang, younger sister of Hannah Wolfgang. Emily with a nice job settling the ball, back on the defense to push it right back up. Ellie tried to keep it out. We got a referee admonishing both teams for good sportsmanship. It's getting a little chippy out there, and the referee taking control of it. Ashland captain's talking with the referee. It's part of the core values of Holliston and Ashland being part of the Tri-Valley is to respect each other, and the referee wasn't liking it, so he called it out. Sarah Winokur trying to get the ball out. And the referee has called both captains to the center of the field. Both referees admonishing the teams right now. First time I've seen this, but they don't want this game getting out of control. You can have good spirited game, but you respect each other and you play the game. And that's what he's imploring both captains to do, get your teams under control and respect and honor your school. And that's what he's asking. So at 15-16 of the first half, both teams huddle back up. Senior captain Melanie Coleman, the goaltender, communicated with her charges. Ashland is still huddled up. And we're about to resume the game. And we're back under play. Holliston throwing. Ellie Burke with the ball, tries to push it back into the middle. Another throw in for Holliston. And now it goes back to Ashland for an Ashland throw-in. Sarah Winokur battling through, keeps the ball. Oh, Ashland gets it out quickly. Here they go pass it right now. Sarah from Ashland. Emily Clapper pushes out, be an Ashland throw-in. Into the middle, right back to Ashland. Hit Carolyn Rose in the back and rolled out. So it'll be another Ashland throw-in. Sarah with a quick escape. Juliana now with the ball. Jules is pushing it up. Pushed it wide to the outside. Got Mia Wolfgang now looking for it. Oh, Charlie Getchell made a great run. Mia just wasn't able to hit it enough to get her on the run. Ashland coming back quickly, but no, stolen. Gabby Ramirez brings it back. Jules gets it over to Ellie. Ellie tried to feed it up to Sarah, but just a little too much. Certainly the intensity and the speed of this game is picked up right now with 13 minutes left in the game. Been absolutely a balanced game back and forth. No one team dominating the other. I don't know who was winning the trash talking, but we know the referee was having none of it. Mia Wolfgang working the ball. Nice job taking it. Gets it over to Gabby. Gabby brings it back. Hannah Wolfgang now bringing it up. That looked like a clean play to me, but the referee called a push on Ashland. So Gabby Ramirez sets it just outside the 35-yard line. Like Alex did earlier, Gabby's going to look to drop this right in the middle, right in front of the goalkeeper. There it is. The ball's there. Bounces. Goalkeeper picks it up. Goalkeeper with the punt. Gets it up to midfield where Gabby gets a hold of it. Gabby gets it back. Pushes it to the outside to Sarah Winokur. Just Looks like Gabby Ramirez was warned that another push, she could get either a yellow or a red card, but the referee called that out. And Ashland is advancing the ball forward. Holliston applying quick pressure. Quick pressure by Jules and Sarah Winokur. Nice pressure caused the ball to go out of bounds, so it would be a Holliston throw-in. Big substitutions now. Jules is going out. Gabby's going out. Alex Panaggio comes back in. Sydney Bricata comes back in. Sarah Winokur goes out. Coach Chadsey bringing in some fresh legs. And Ashland kicks the ball out. Holliston throw in. Now the referee admonishing the fans now. He told them to knock it off. Yeah. Carolyn Rose pushes it back up. Alex Panaggio on the outside with a deep cross right back in. Boy, the crowd is even getting feisty out here today. Who knew? Tri-Valley women's soccer getting physical. Love it. Ashland with a big ball right into the middle. Melanie Coleman comes out, boots it away. Melanie challenged the ball. Holliston's defense is able to pick it up and push it back up the field. Nice job by Holliston. Stop that quick, fast break. We have an Ashland throw in. Ashland trying to work it on the outside. Ashland made a switch up front. Sarah Simpson, speedy number 10, has moved to the right side of the field. See if she'll have more luck on the right side of the Holliston defense. But I don't think she's going to have much luck with that over there either. Ashland with a cross into the center. The ball's loose. Alyssa Bricata with a nice job to steal that ball back. Ball's loose. Carolyn Rose punches it back upfield. Nice stand there. Alyssa Bricata doing a nice job stopping that threat. But it will be an Ashland throw-in. Coming up on 8 minutes to play, 0-0 in the first half of this Tri-Valley matchup on HCAT TV. So Ashland now pushes it to the outside, brings it back into the middle. Pushes it back to switch the field. A lot of green space here for Ashland. Bringing it up. Sydney Bricata starts to challenge. Give him a lot of space to make a play. There's Ellie in there to steal that ball away. She gets it back. She's looking to the switch. She one-times it to Hannah. Ashland on it. Ashland on a quick break. Emily Clapper in hot pursuit of that ball, though. Nice job by Emily to push it out. We got a throw in here from Ashland. Pushing it up towards the middle. Nothing there. Ashland with the shot from the outside. Melanie Coleman scoops it up and no problem. It's wide of the net regardless. Right now, you can see that Ashland's pushing the pace a little bit harder right now. Ball is in the Holliston defensive end a little bit more. But here's an opportunity right now for Holliston to change that around. It'll be a Holliston throw-in. Gwen has the ball, pushes it into middle to Ellie. Ellie pushes it up to the inside. Alex Panaggio. Alex driving on the outside. She's beat her defender. She's going to look for that cross in the middle. There it is. Ashland defender gets a foot on it. She had Sydney Bricata coming across in the middle, but the Ashland defender stepped in front. Nice job by Ashland there to stop that potential opportunity for Holliston. But Holliston still with the ball. Ashland throw in. 6 minutes to play in the first half. 0-0. Hannah Wolfgang with the ball in the middle of the field. Looking at her options. Dribbling it up. Held on to that one just a little too long. Had an opportunity there to drop it off to the outside. Ball coming down the outside here. Emily Clapper on it. Goes out on the Ashland. Referee calls it. Referee calls an Ashland throw. The crowd violently disagreeing. And the referee is stopping the clock again. It was an illegal throw by Ashland. Sydney Bricata working on it, grabs the ball quickly, throws it into Alex. Alex pushing the ball forward, drops it back outside to Sydney, just a little too far. And it will be an Ashland goal kick. Ashland goalkeeper tees it up. Away it goes. Come down the left sideline. Alex with a nice slide tackle, get the ball to go back off an Ashland defender, so it'll be a Holliston throwing again. Carolyn takes the throw. Drops it over to Sydney, heads it behind her. Ashland pushes it out for another Holliston throw-in. Alex had her foot on the line, so it was an illegal throw. Turnover. Ashland's throwing now. Alex pushing hard to get that ball back. Sydney Bricata gets it. Mia has it. Ball's bouncing around in the middle. No control. Ellie picks it up, pushes it over to Alex. Alex trying to take it to the outside. And just slides off Alex's foot for an Ashland throw-in. So time of possession, it's got to be almost dead even at this point. Both teams with equal opportunities. Only one or two real opportunity scoring chances for both teams this time. Ashland with a quick steal of the ball. Alyssa Bricata has it. Pushes it back outside Charlie Getchell. Charlie's taking it up on the wing. Charlie looking, she's got an opportunity. She got Mia over to Gwen. Gwen coming down the outside. Just not fast enough. So it will be another Ashland goal kick, I believe. Yep, it is another Ashland goal kick. Goalkeeper tees it up and sends it on away. Holliston gets possession of it. Sydney coming down to the outside. Nice job by the Holliston defender to stay right with her. The Ashland defender to stay right with her and force it out. And it'll be another Holliston throw-in. Charlie Getchell drops it right in front of her. Nice cross into the middle. Ball's bouncing around. Ashland comes up with it. Mia Louisi in there trying to make it tough for the ball to get out. And it is a Holliston throw-in. 2 minutes to play. Hannah Wolfgang pushing the ball up. Slides it over to Ellie. Ellie drops it back into Alex. Oh, just bad bounce. Mia going hustling, picks it up. Pushes it to the middle of the field. Ashland picks it up. Mia right back over, challenging that ball. Nice job. Charlie Getchell racing down the outside. Alyssa Bracata calmly puts it back upfield. Balls to the middle field. Ellie with the ball. She's got Carolyn Rose right there. Carolyn Rose now pushing it up the right-hand side. Up on unlucky bounce. Tried to feed it into Gwen Freely. Ashland trying to drill it down the field. Get a quick break. Emily Clapper hunts that down in hot pursuit by 2 Ashland defenders. Emily calmly puts it back up the field. Gwen Freely stay with it. Ashland trying to push it right back up the field. Hannah's got Charlie Getz on the outside. And that's the end of the first half. What a game here today on HCAT TV with the Ashland Clockers and the Holliston Panthers. We'll be back for the second half action. All right, HCAT fans, here we are back. Holliston Panthers women's soccer, varsity soccer against the Ashland Clockers. Second half just underway. Still a 0-0 game, and it has truly been a 0-0 game. No team has dominated either side of the ball. Scoring chances have been about even. We'll see what halftime adjustments the coaches have made. Let's see where we go. Hannah Wolfgang moving the ball up. Way too many touches. Got to make that pass out. There it is. Passed it to the opposite field to Gabby Ramirez. Gabby dropped it over to Sydney Brucata. Sydney with a quick shot. Just wide. Just wide. And it is called a goal kick. Nope, now he's changed it to a corner kick. So a scoring opportunity here for Holliston. It's Holliston's first corner kick of the day. In fact, there's only been 2 so far. Ashland had one in the first half, and this is now Holliston's first opportunity. So Alex Panaggio carries the ball over. Holliston spread. Gwen Freely and Gabby Ramirez deep. Gabby puts it right in front of the keeper. The ball bounces off. The ball's loose. Ball's on the ground. Nope. Ball and another corner kick. So the ball was on the ground. Ball was on the ground right in front of the goalkeeper, and Holliston could not capitalize. So they'll try it again here. Alex again, the same spot. The ball's on the ground. Nothing. Could not close that in. Carolyn Rose pushes it back into the middle. A little ping pong going on right now. The ball coming right back out. And an Ashland throwing. Ashland trying to move this ball up very quickly. Oh, nice steal by Mia Louisa, the freshman with the steal. Pushing to Gabby Ramirez-Brodor in the middle. Gabby pushing it up. Oh, one too many touches. Got to make that 1-2 touch and release that ball. Ball's loose in the middle. Hannah Wolfgang battling Sarah Simpson. The senior from Ashland pushes it in the middle. Alyssa Bracata settles it down and moves the ball back out nicely. Nice patience by Alyssa there. Carolyn Rose with the ball on the outside. Quickly taken back by Ashland. Ashland pushes it back on defense to spread it out. Ashland bringing it out to the outside. Charlie Getchell with a quick attack. Ashland maintains possession. Gabby takes the ball back. Hannah pushes it up. No one there. Carolyn Rose going to settle ball. The Ashland defenders. I tell you, Ashland is really turning the Jets on. They have some speed here. Carolyn got called for a push here. So now here's Ashland's opportunity for a scoring chance. There we go. Ashland with the quick kick in the middle. Nice job by Hannah Wolfgang to get that ball back out. Ashland pushes it in over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for Holliston. The lights have come on the field here. Temperatures dropped a little bit. Beautiful night for soccer. And a great game on top of that. Oh, Charlie Getchell has set the ball down, launches it up into the air. Ball bouncing around. Alyssa Bricata heads it just out of bounds. Alex Panaggio stealing the ball. Settles it back to Alyssa Bricata. Alyssa switches the field over to Carolyn on the outside. Carolyn pushing the ball up. Nobody challenging her right now. Now an Ashland defender comes. Carolyn pushes it deep. Sydney Bricata with a quick steal. Sydney using her speed in the middle. Nice job by the Ashland defense there. And the referees, he's assigning a yellow card to the Ashland player for that foul in the corner. Gives her a yellow card. Well, she's exiting the field. It wasn't a red card. The Ashland defender goes off. So another scoring opportunity here for Holliston off the free position for the yellow card. Referee moving the Ashland players back 10 yards from the position of the ball. Alex Panaggio's teeing it up. Puts it right up high. Ball's out, right to the keeper. Something there the Holliston forwards have to attack that ball as it's going into the goalkeeper. Put that pressure. Just get a body in front of the goalkeeper. Makes her nervous. Holliston with the ball still. Alex Panaggio on the outside. Beats the defender. Takes a quick shot. Goalkeeper scoops that up. Scoop that up like a Hoover sucking up dust off a rug. All right, we got another Ashland throw in here, right at midfield. They're trying to find a ball, and there aren't any. There they go. There you go, Ashland on the throw. Holliston quickly picks that ball back up. Gabby over to Carolyn. Carolyn pushing it up. Drops it in the middle to Sydney. Oh, Sydney just couldn't get a foot on it. Ashland takes back the ball. Gwen Freely with a quick steal of the ball. Pushes it onto the outside. Here we go again. Alex Panaggio using a burst of speed. Outside the 18 with a shot. There it is. First goal of the game. Alex Panaggio with the assist from Gwen Freely. Nice opportunity by Alex, hitting that on a one-timer, did not hesitate. Beat the defender and took the shot. 1-0 with 33-29 left in the second half. It's a nice job of Holliston there, taking advantage of those scoring opportunities, putting the pressure on the Ashland defense. Gwen Freely in hot pursuit here. Gabby Ramirez takes the ball right back. Gabby coming down the outside. Holliston throwing. Sydney with a handball. The referee admonishing the Ashland fans to only cheer for their team. Love this chippiness. This is fun evening of soccer. Fans are into it. The crowd's in it. Your HCAT crew is into it. All right, another Holliston throw in here. Ball at the midfield. Alex steals it. Brings it over to Mia. Mia tried to have a little give and go with Alex, just too far in front of her. So it'll be an Allison throw-in. We called Carolyn for a pull, so Ashland trying to move quickly now. Ashland now is trying to set up an offensive play. They have 5 of their forwards right in the middle of the 18-yard box. One trailing deep. Ashland's going to try and drop it right in front of our Holliston goalie, Melanie Coleman. That's what she does. Ball bounces off the head of an Ashland player. And we'll be out of bounds with a Holliston throw-in. Ball is bouncing around. We have another Holliston throw-in. Ball's bouncing in the middle. Gwen is in pursuit of it. Ashland pushes it to the right-hand side. Gabby Ramirez challenging it. Charlie Getchell steps right in. Gets a one-timer on it. Gwen Freely jumps in. Ball still loose. Charlie gets it back again. Off an Ashland player. Gwen's pursuit. The ball's still out. The ball's still in bounds. Still in bounds. Ashland pursuing it. Pushing it back to the middle of the field. Gwen Freely. Ball's on the ground. Alyssa Bricata with a quick header. Ashland on a quick bolt now. Ashland with the right in the middle. Melanie Coleman came out on the give and go, was able just enough to get a hand on it to push the ball wide. And it is a Holliston. Now the referee has said Melanie did not touch it, and it is a Holliston goal kick. So Melanie coming out, putting enough pressure on the Ashland defender to just push the ball wide. You can hear the crowd is into this game. Sydney Bricata tried to push it wide to the outside to Alex. Just too far in front. So Ashland retains the ball. Pushing the ball back defensively, switch the field. Ashland bringing it right back up. Pushing into the middle. Ashland tried to go for the long feed. Not there. Emily Clapper settles it down. Ashland, here it goes. Again onto the outside. Trying to go to their speedster. Number 10, Sarah Simpson. Gabby Ramirez gets a foot in there to disrupt the play. Ball comes out to the outside. Gwen hits a Holliston throw-in. Nice job by Gwen to let it roll out. Charlie gets her with the throw-in. Charlie into Gwen. Gwen back over to Charlie. Charlie pushes it into the middle of the field. Mia Louisa in there. Mia going hard after the ball. She gets it. Sydney picks it up. Sydney tried to feed it into Alex. The ball's still loose. Alex is in pursuit. Ashland kicks it to the sideline. Got substitution for Holliston. Sydney's going out. Gwen's going out. Got Juliana coming in. Mia Wolfgang coming in. Alex Panaggio going out to get some air. Get the legs fresh. Holliston ball. We got a hold on Holliston. It'll be an Ashland free kick. Ball's bouncing. Gabby picks it up in the middle. Ball's loose. Ashland trying to push it in the middle. Emily Clapper being pursued by Ashland. Carolyn Rose Sally up on the outside with it. One touches it in the middle. Sarah Winokur. Sarah pushes it up to the side. Just a little too much. Nice opportunity trying to feed it into Hannah Wolfgang. Holliston trying to move the ball back up the field again. Pushed it into the middle. The goalkeeper's in it. Julianne pursuit. Jules was pursuing it, but the goalkeeper picks it up and no problem. Positions her punt. And away it goes. Big, big punt to midfield. Ashland picks up control. Being challenged in the middle. Hannah with a nice steal in the middle now. Hannah working on the outside, trying to slide it back in the middle. Ashland defender gets her foot on it. Ball continues just to be bounced around. Gabby Ramirez with a quick header. Alyssa Bacata in pursuit here. One times it, just a little too much. Goes out of bounds. It'll be an Ashland throw in. So back and forth we go. Jules is in hot pursuit. Jules called for a pull. So an opportunity here for Ashland to push the ball deep down into Holliston territory. And they've set it up. The ball is away, going right at Melanie Coleman. Melanie battles the ball. The ball's loose. The ball's on the ground. Melanie scoops it up. An anxious moment there. Melanie stopped it and bounced right in front of her, but the Ashland forward was there to get a foot on, but Melanie picks it right back up. Here we go. Julianne in hot pursuit. Challenging the Ashland defender. Ashland defender makes a nice inside cut. The ball's back loose. Charlie Getchell with a calming presence in the back. Puts a foot on it to knock it away. We got another substitution. Gabby Ramirez going out. Ellie coming in. Coach Chadsey is getting some fresh legs for the final push here. She took most of her starting forwards there. Took them out to get them fresh legs. Got some younger legs in here with some of the freshmen. A lot of hustle right now from Holliston. Hannah Wolfgang with the ball. Hannah touches it off to Mia. Mia brings it back to Hannah. Hannah's in the middle of the field. A little pushing, letting it go. Shoves out to the outside. Crossed by Holliston into the middle. And offsides on Holliston. Down to just coming up on 22 minutes left in the half. An Ashland goal kick. Yep. Referee called a handball. Referee called a handball. Waiting for the ball to come back. Now here's the ball coming back here. And Ashland tees it up. Here we go. Back to game action. Ball right on the 45-yard line. Ball's bouncing around. Alyssa gets it out. Charlie Getchell pushes it up the field to Sarah Winokur. Ashland defender steps in there. Got a challenge, number 10. Got a challenger. Nice job there. Nice job by Mia to get a foot in there just to disrupt it enough. Ashland coming right back, though. Going hard. So now Ashland has an opportunity for a corner kick. All right. Ashland looking for an opportunity here on this corner. They've set up a play in the middle. They're all clustered at the top of the 18. My guess on the move, they will all break to the goal, which is what they're doing. Ball is out and away. Melanie Coleman hits the ball out. Was not able to control the ball, but it is out, and Holliston is able to get possession of it. Sarah Winokur on the outside. And an Ashland throw in. Ball just kind of bouncing around right now in the air. Nobody taking control of it. Here comes Ashland right back. Now Mia steps right in front of him and says, no, I'll have none of that. And pushes the ball right back up the field. Sarah Winokur in pursuit. Nicely picked up by the goaltender. Nice job by Mia, the freshman, to say, Quick kick by the goalkeeper, back out to midfield. Sydney Bricata going against Sarah Simpson. You could say that Sydney's vertically challenged next to Sarah. Juliana working it to the outside. Nice job by the Ashland defender to boot it out. Another substitution here. Mia Wolfgang going out. Alex Panaggio coming back in. Sarah Winokur working the ball. Pressure on her back. Sydney pushes it into the middle of the field. Ball's loose. Here comes Mia on a quick charge. Mia battling. Ashland gets control. Carolyn bringing it back up from her defensive position inside to Mia. Mia pushes it into Sarah. Sarah's at the 18. Takes a shot. Ashland gets a foot on it. Picked up by the goalkeeper. Like the job by Sarah Winokur there, just to turn, take the shot. Nice job by the Ashland defender to get a foot on it. Big boot to midfield. Ball's loose. Sydney steals it right back. Juliana. So you've got an interesting defensive switch here for Holliston. Holliston has taken Charlie Getchell from the defensive outside back position and switched her with Sydney Bricata, using Sydney's speed on the outside and her foot skills to counteract some of that speed that you're seeing right now from Ashland. Carolyn gets the ball, pushes it into the middle. Oh, we have a push on Ashland, so a free position here. Coach Chadsey making that switch with Sydney allows her to put more speed up front by adding Sarah Winokur and Gwen Freely up top now. And here we go, right at the midfield. Alex Panagia, nobody's challenging her right now on the outside. She takes a quick rip into the middle, trying to get that play in front of the goalkeeper. There they are. You can see what they're doing now. Ashland is trying to push that ball up, use the speed that they have up front, see if they can't steal an opportunity. Gabby settles it down to Hannah. Hannah back over. Got to make that move. A couple too many touches by Hannah on this one. Got to move that ball quicker to the inside. When you got this speed going here, you can counteract speed with good, solid passing. And her teammates got to get to that open space so that she can make that pass as well. We got time on the field. We have an injured Ashland player. Looks like they may be cramping up on the sideline. The trainer's coming across the field. They seem to be stretching it out. And we'll be back in the action. We're back to action here. The Ashland player is helped off the field by the trainer. Looks like it was just cramp in her lower calf, so hopefully she'll be okay and return to play. She's now stretching it out on the sideline. So we're at 16 minutes to play on HCAT TV. Still 1-0. And it will be a Holliston throw-in. Sydney Mercado takes the ball. Surveys it, finds Sarah Winokur. Sarah cuts to the inside, drops it in the middle. It's not enough. Sydney pushes it back in with a nice header. Ashland pounces the ball in the air. Nice job by Alyssa Picata. And back out. It'll be an Ashland throw-in. Sydney working hard there to push through two of the forwards to get that ball and back out. And she's now making attack. This is where you can use speed. She drops a nice ball over to Ellie. Oh, just a little too far. Nice idea from Sydney to push it, switch the field, try and get a quick break. Just a little bit too much foot on it. So Ashland throws it back in. Comes over to the keeper. Keeper punches it back upfield. Holliston gets it back. Gabby Ramirez with the ball. Drops it over to Hannah Wolfgang. Hannah one touches to Gwen. Gwen passes back over to Gabby. Gabby to the outside. Alex trying to set something up. She got a step on her. Alex with a shot from the outside. Bounces off the keeper's knee. The ball's still loose. Ashland comes away with it, but Alex Panaggio is hunting that ball down. Alex with the hustle to pick that ball up. Nicely done by Alex. Pushes it back upfield to Gwen. Great hustle by the senior captain, Alex Panaggio. Alex has it back. Oh, a little push in the back. Little push in the back. And it'll be a free position. So Sydney is looking to see what she has for opportunity. She got Sarah Winokur right in the middle. Gwen is creeping in. That's exactly where Sydney puts it. The ball's loose. A run by Ellie. Not enough. She got lost in the crowd with the defenders and wasn't able to get a foot on the ball. Holliston with another substitution. Ellie goes out. Mia Louisi comes in. It'll be a goal kick. The Holliston goalkeeper rips into it. Ball's up the midfield, but then goes out of bounds. There's a big shadow on the Holliston defensive end. Melanie Coleman's kind of in the dark there. The light doesn't seem to be as bright in that side of the field. Hannah touches it one time now to Mia. Mia, Ashland defender gets it. Hannah takes it back. Hannah with a shot from the outside. Right to the keeper. No problem for the Ashland keeper. I like the strategy with Holliston right now, that if you got that opportunity to take the shot, take it. You never know how the rebound's going to come. Ashland on a quick break. Carolyn stays with it. Allison's got the ball. Ball still bouncing on the 18. Mia comes back. Gabby Ramirez comes and picks the ball back up. Now Holliston trying to make a quick strike up to Gwen. Gwen Freely pushes it back to the outside to Sarah Winokur. Sarah on the run. Sarah trying to get a step on the defender. She gets the ball. Sends it across. Corner kick for Holliston. Waiting on the ball from the sideline. It is not a corner kick. They're calling it a push on the Ashland defender on Sarah Winokur. So Alex is going to try and drop this right up and over the top, which she's done. The ball is loose, hits the outside post, and goes out of bounds. So Holliston making quick opportunities into potential chances. And the Ashland goaltender is into the ball. And the ball's back out to Sarah Winokur. Sarah with a quick pullback drops it into Alex. Alex is in the middle. And Alex tried to push it forward and unlucky. Now Ashland comes back in a hurry. Quick ball up into the middle. Sydney Bricata going against Sarah. Sydney pushes it out of bounds. So Ashland now with the throw-in. We got nobody in the middle right now for Holliston. A lot of two empty blue shirts right in the middle of the field. But Ashland doesn't see it. Emily Clapper pushes it back up to Gwen. Right. I called Gabby for an aggressive forward push. Looked like she had the ball to me, but the referee seems otherwise. And the referee has the whistle. I don't. So here we go. Ashland with another opportunity. We've seen this twice now. They like to drop it right in front of the goalkeeper, Melanie Coleman. And Melanie is ready for it. They're going to make the run. Here they come. There's the ball. The ball is deep. Ball is deep and out of bounds off of an Ashland player. So over the goal line. 9 minutes left in the game. This game is still very much up for grabs, even though Holliston has the 1-0 lead. Sydney sets the ball on the 6, ready for the goal kick. And away it goes. Gwen gets a foot on it into the open space. Mia Louisi working hard to go in and get to it. Mia and Alex working on the outside. Alex is bringing it into the middle of the field. She's got Gabby there as a resource. Pushes it up. Oh, unlucky. Hits the Ashland defender. Carolyn back in to steal the ball back. So Ashland trying to set something up again, moving the ball into the middle, passing it back to switch fields. He's looking for it now. Brings it to the outside. Ashland, number 12. Gabby Ramirez in hot pursuit. Sydney steps in. Sydney steps in and stops that. Gwen Freely trying to get the ball back. Hannah Wolfgang coming up on it. Punches the ball back upfield. Sarah Winokur is after it. Sarah centers it back into the field. Gwen's going after it now. Ashland defender slides across. Sarah gets in between. There you go. Ashland's got an opportunity. She's got an opening in the middle. Hesitated just a little bit. A little too much. Alyssa with a nice job to get that ball back. Gwen taking it up. Pushes over Sarah Winokur. Sarah pushes into the middle. She's beat her defender. She takes it to the outside. Trying to get a foot on to get a shot across. Drops it off to Alex Panaggio. Alex trying to get free. Takes a shot. Ball's loose. Keeper's able to save it. No, out. That would be another corner kick for Holliston. Nice job by Sarah Winokur to push that fast. 6:42 left in the second half. Alex strolls over to get the ball, place it, and set it up for the corner. So Sarah Winokur's right in front of the goalkeeper. Alex has it teed up. And ends the ball. The ball's on the ground. Oh, Sarah Winokur got a foot on it, but it went right to the keeper. Nice opportunity by Sarah and nice play by the Ashland goaltender. Mia tried to get in the way of that ball. Out of bounds on Ashland. It'll be a Holliston throw. Sarah Winokur on the outside. Another Holliston throw-in. Sarah sees Gwen on the run. Ashland gets the ball back. And Holliston steals it back. Emily Clapper pushes it to the outside. Ashland steps in front. Ashland brings it back into the middle. They push it back to try and set something up from the outside, trying to feed it. Sydney Mercado steps right in front of the senior, Ashland senior, to take the ball away. Now Ashland's trying to set it up again. Pushing it into the middle. Bringing it outside. Try to make it. Loses the ball. It'll be a Holliston throw-in. Sydney Mercado set up for the throw-in. Throws it to Alex. Alex keeps the ball. Alex has opportunity here. She passes it off to Gwen. Gwen's got it on the inside. Pushes to the middle. Makes one cut to the inside. Oh, the Ashland defense steps across. It's a nice feed by Alex. A nice job by Gwen to try and get into the middle to get a shot off. But the Ashland defense stepped in front of it. So now Sydney surveys the landscape, ready for the throw. Drops it off. Sydney just drops it into the goalkeeper. 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes. Goalkeeper for Ashland kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Holliston throw-in. Ashland steals the ball back there. They're looking to feed it into the middle. They do, and Alyssa steps right in. Here they go again. Holliston defense stiffens once again. Holliston defense playing very tough defense right now. They're keenly aware of that long through ball to the Ashland speed players. Here they try it again. Emily Clapper steps in, says, no, 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 I'll have none of that. Pushes it to the outside. So it looks like it is an Ashland throw-in. Ashland's now putting 4 forwards up front, trying to put additional pressure up there, try to get an extra body. Holliston's defense is ready with 4 defensive backs. Sarah Winokur putting good pressure. Ashland pushes it across. Alyssa Bricata steps right over, punches it out of bounds. It'll be an Ashland throw-in in the Holliston defensive end. And there's no ball once again. There we go. Ball's back into play. Ashland with the big throw into the middle. Challenged nicely by Sydney Bricata. Mia pushes the ball back up. Under 2 minutes to play here. 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play. Holliston with the ball down deep. Sarah Winokur was in pursuit. Here comes Ashland back. Sydney. No, that was Alex Panaggio. So what they're doing, they've dropped Alex Panaggio back on the defensive spot. Nice job by Gabby Ramirez to step inside. Push the ball out. It's going to be a Holliston throw-in. So now they've dropped, Coach Chadsy's dropped more of her skilled players back onto the defensive side with Alex Panaggio playing back on D. You have 5 defenders across the back now for Holliston. Keenly aware of the speed and the long ball that Ashland's trying to play. And there was a push in the back on Ashland. So it'll be a Holliston free position. Carolyn sets it up, rips into it. Mia gets the ball, pushes it up to Sarah Winokur on the outside. There's another opportunity. She got Gabby Ramirez coming in the middle. Sarah goes across the middle. One times it to Gabby. Ashland defender steps in front of it, pushes it out. Goal kick. Be a goal kick for Ashland. Got to be under a minute to play at this point. You can hear the sense of urgency from the Ashland players. There it is. Gabby Ramirez lets the ball go out, so it'll be a Holliston throw-in. She's in no hurry to pick up the ball. Alex Panaggio sets up for the throw-in. Ball is out. Alex keeping the ball in. The referee's looking at his watch. He's looking ever more closely at it. He's got a steady gaze at the watch. Alex Panaggio is ready for the throw. There it is. Sarah Winokur keeps it in play, and that's the game. That's the final. Holliston Panthers women's varsity lacrosse won. The Ashland Clockers 0. A great game tonight on HCAT TV, and we look forward to seeing you again on the next broadcast.